Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. Chapter number 23, Graphical Representation, Histogram and Ogives. This is the continued part of exercise 23. Let us recall once the methods to be followed while drawing a histogram. In the first step, if the given frequency distribution is in inclusive form, it has to be converted into an exclusive form. And in the second step, by taking suitable scales, mark the class intervals on x-axis and frequencies on y-axis. Make a note of it, children. The scales chosen for both the axes need not be the same. And in the third step, construct rectangles with class intervals as bases and the corresponding frequencies as heights. Methods to be followed while drawing an ogive. As in the histogram, in the ogive also, the first step is to convert the given frequency distribution from inclusive form to exclusive form. And the second part is to prepare the cumulative frequency table, and while marking on x-axis and y-axis, all the upper limits should be marked on x-axis and the corresponding cumulative frequencies should be marked on y-axis. But in the x-axis, the marking should begin with the first lower limit of the class interval, continued with all the other upper limits. By joining the points, we are going to obtain a freehand curve which is known as an ogive. Question number 3. Draw an ogive for each of the following distributions. The frequency distribution is given as less than 10, less than 20, less than 30, less than 40, less than 50. Less than 10, that means to say it is given with the upper limits. Less than 20, it includes from 0 to 20. Less than 30, it includes from 0 to 30. Less than 40 includes from 0 to 40 and so on. And hence the number of students what they have given is 8, 25, 38, 50, 67. It is not the frequency. The given values itself is a cumulative frequency. So how to identify this? Instead of class interval, if the given frequency distribution is given as less than, then the corresponding values will not be the frequency, it will be called as cumulative frequency. Points to be plotted on the graph: 10, 8, 20, 25, 30, 38, 40, 50, 50, 67. So in this problem, the first two steps are ruled out. Why? Because the given frequency distribution is already in exclusive form and cumulative frequency table is already constructed. The given values itself is cumulative frequency. So we need not to calculate anything. Straight away we can mark the points on the graph. Fix the scale on x-axis. 2 cm is equal to 10 units. How 10 units? Less than 10, less than 20 means both the values are upper limit. 20 minus 10, the size of the class interval is 10. Hence the scale on x-axis 2 cm is equal to 10 units, and on the y-axis the minimum value is 2 and the highest value, minimum value is 8 and the highest value is 67. Let us consider the same scale 2 cm as 10 units. Mark the class interval on x-axis and the cumulative frequency on y-axis. The first one, 10, 8. Here we have 10 and it is 8. Next, 20, 25. 20 in the x-axis, 25 in the y-axis. 30, 38. 30 is in the x-axis, 38 is just 2 lines below 40. Next, 40, 50. 50, 67. So here we have marked. Here the graph begins with 0 as the class interval. Why? Because 10 less than 10 means this is the upper limit. First class interval, upper limit. As the difference of the class intervals given is 10, so we can assume the class interval as 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. hence the cumulative frequency of the first class interval, that is lower limit, it begins with 0, and hence the curve should begin with 0 from the origin. This is the thin curve. Like this, with your free hand, with your sharpened pencil, you have to draw a freehand curve. Please do not override or do not use scales to join the dots. Try to draw a freehand curve. In the second question also, the given frequency distribution is less than 10, less than 20, less than 30, less than 40, and so on, and hence the given values are not frequency. The given values itself is called as cumulative frequency. Consider the table to mark the points on the graph: 10, 0, 20, 17, 30, 32, 40, 37, 50, 53, 60, 58, 70, 65. These are the points to mark on the graph. Let us move to the graph sheet. X-axis 2 centimeter is equal to 10 units. Y-axis 2 centimeter is equal to 10 units. Mark x-axis class interval, y-axis cumulative frequency. The first point is 10, 8. Here it is 10, it is 10, 0. And the second point is 20, 17. And the third point is 30, 32. And the next one is 40, 37. And 50, 53. Next 60, 58. And 70, 65, and hence draw the ogive. It should begin from 0. Just make a note of here. The curve should begin from 0 because 0 is the first class interval lower limit. In this way, you can find your curve. Question number 4. Construct a frequency distribution table for the numbers given below using the class intervals 21, 30, 31, 40, etc. In this, the values are given. It is said that while constructing a frequency distribution table, the class interval should be considered as 21 to 30, 31 to 40, which is in the inclusive form. With the help of tally, just construct a frequency distribution table, and hence the frequency will be 49978 While constructing cumulative frequency distribution table, it is given to start from 21 to 30. By observing the greatest given value, we have to consider the last class interval, and each class interval size should be same. It is given as to start with 21 to 30, 31 to 40. If you go on continue in the same way, by observing the highest value in the given question, we have fixed the last class interval as 71 to 80. Just mark the tally and hence find out the frequency. The given frequency distribution is in inclusive form, so before we draw a histogram or an ogive, it has to be converted into an exclusive form. 31 minus 30 is 1, 1 by 2 is 0.5, so the adjustment factor 21 minus 0.5 is 20.5, 30 plus 0.5 is 30.5, and it has continued in the similar manner. Frequencies are marked here to construct the histogram. As we need to construct the ogive also, let us find out the cumulative frequency. So your frequency distribution table in the exclusive form is ready. These are the values of class interval, these are the values of frequency for the histogram, and these are the values of cumulative frequency to draw a ogive. First, let us draw a histogram. Here the values are taken as 2 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Why? Because the values are very much simpler. 20.5 to 30.5 it is 4, 30.5 to 40.5 it is 9, 40.5 to 50.5 it is 9, 50.5 to 60.5 it is 7, 60.5 to 70.5 it is 8, 70.5 to 80.5 it is 3. This is our histogram. As the class interval will not begin with 0, the first box should be marked with a zigzag line. For the same frequency distribution table, class interval will be same. Instead of frequency, we are going to consider cumulative frequency to draw an ogive. As we need to mark the cumulative frequency, the size or the scale of y-axis differ. That is, y-axis 2 centimeter is equal to 10 units. Let us mark the values. First it is 30.5. Next 40.5, 50.5, 60.5, 70.5, and at last 80.5. These are the upper limits, and the lower limit of the first class interval is 20.5. These are the corresponding cumulative frequencies what we have marked, and hence draw an ogive. Question number 5. Use the information given in the adjoining histogram to construct a frequency table. Use this table to construct an ogive. Instead of the given information in the tabular form, an histogram is given over here. With this we have to construct a frequency table. 8 to 12 it is 9, 12 to 16 it is 16, 16 to 20, 22, 20 to 24, 18, 24 to 28, 12, 28 to 32 it is 4. This is the frequency distribution. As it is asked to construct an ogive, let us calculate cumulative frequency. 9, 9 plus 16, 25, 25 plus 22, 47, 47 plus 18, 65, 65 plus 12, 77, 77 plus 4, 81. Hence mark an ogive. X-axis is defined as 2 cm as 10 units, and y-axis is defined as 2 cm as 10 units. The class interval begins with 8, so the first box should be marked with zigzag line. Start marking the cumulative frequency from 12, all the upper limits, and hence we have to draw an ogive. By this we have completed the problems of exercise 23 up to question number 5. Thank you children. Have a nice day.